It's day 4 of the blackout. Your phone's dead, the streets are pitch black, and you just heard glass shatter 3 houses down. You're clutching a gold coin you inherited, but your kid has a fever and you ran out of pain meds yesterday. What's that gold worth now? Hey survivors, welcome back to our channel, the hand-drawn guide to not dying horribly when everything goes to hell. Today, we're sketching exactly which items become precious currency when society crumbles, so you don't become tomorrow's cautionary tale. Look, in the movies, people always scramble for gold bars. Classic rookie mistake. That heavy, shiny stuff is about as useful as a chocolate teapot when you can't eat it, drink it, or defend yourself with it. See that looter I drew dragging a bag of gold coins? While the guy next to him is trading a single aspirin for a gallon of water. Think about that. When the grid goes down and the stores are empty, value shifts from perceived wealth to raw utility. Here's what truly becomes worth its weight in, well, not gold. Type 1. Life-saving essentials, immediate need. First up, and this is non-negotiable, water purification. Filters, bleach, iodine tablets, even just a simple pot for boiling. Check the sketch. A terrified dad clutching a kitchen knife and a box of cereal like it's gold, while his neighbor has a single water filter. Guess who's got the leverage? Water is life, and clean water is a miracle. People will kill for it. Next, pharmaceuticals. That antibiotics prescription you didn't finish, it's now worth more than a diamond ring. Painkillers, antacids, insulin, EpiPens. A simple wound can become a death sentence without them. Day 2 of the blackout and your neighbor's cut hand is turning green? That half-empty bottle of hydrogen peroxide you have? You just became the neighborhood pharmacy. Look at the sketch I drew. A coughing, feverish survivor staring longingly at a crude drawing of a pill. And then there are simple tools. A good multi-tool, a sturdy knife, a hatchet. Things that fix, build, and break things. Not a smart TV, not a fancy watch. Check out the guy trying to pry open a can of beans with his car keys versus the other guy using a decent P38 can opener. The little things, right? Type 2. Comfort, morale, and hygiene, psychological value. Let's get real. Nobody wants to smell like death and disease. Soap, hand sanitizer, toilet paper, feminine hygiene products. These aren't just comfort items, they're disease prevention. Picture this, a dirty, desperate survivor offering a handful of worthless bills for a single bar of soap. That bar of soap is currency because it means one less infection, one less day of misery. See that little detail I drew in the corner? Someone trading a family heirloom for a pack of wet wipes. Then there's the vice currency. Coffee, cigarettes, alcohol. These become instant stress relievers and powerful trade idols. A shot of cheap whiskey, a single cigarette, a scoop of instant coffee, these can buy you information, favors, or just a few moments of sanity. Rule number 1, people will pay a premium to forget, even for a moment. Look at this guy I sketched, haggling over a nearly empty bottle of stale beer like it's vintage wine. Type 3, long-term sustainability and practicality. Ammunition, specifically common calibers like 22 LR, 12-gauge shells, 9mm. Not for starting fights, but for defense, hunting, or just as a deterrent. Think about it. A single round could mean food or protection. See the sketch of a nervous survivor, eyes darting, loading a single shell into a shotgun. That's real power in a world without law. Heirloom garden seeds, not the hybrid kind that only give one good harvest. We're talking seeds you can replant year after year. A small packet of non-GMO tomato seeds? That's future food, future trade, future survival. Check the drawing. A barren, scorched earth, and then a tiny sprout pushing through. Hope in a packet. Fuel, gasoline, propane, lighter fluid. Power for generators, heat for cooking, transport. Very difficult to produce post-collapse, so extremely valuable. A jerry can of gasoline? That's a golden ticket. Look at the guy trying to siphon gas from a rusted-out car, while another pushes a wheelbarrow of firewood. Last but not least, batteries, especially common sizes, AA, A3, D cells, for flashlights, radios, essential devices. A working flashlight in the dark can be a lifesaver. See the dead flashlight? Then the gleaming new battery. Simple, but utterly crucial. When you're trading, always remember, never show your whole stash. Trade small, trade smart. Don't be the guy with a shopping cart full of designer clothes trying to trade for a can of beans. Check the sketch I drew. The sly trader making eye contact, but his goods are hidden in a sack. Trust no one, but trade with everyone. So remember this. The value of an item isn't its price tag. It's its utility in a world without rules. Bottom line, in the first week, your biggest threat isn't zombies. It's the guy next door who hasn't eaten or had clean water in 4 days, and he knows you do. That's it for today's page from the Apocalypse Sketchbook. If this helped you survive 5 extra minutes in your head, smash that like button. Drop your own tips in the comments, especially the unhinged ones, and subscribe so the next disaster doesn't catch you with your pants down. Stay sharp, stay alive, and I'll see you in the ruins.